What's up, everyone? It's Jason here. Today, we're doing a big recap on AMC this last week. Also, how hedge funds are coming up together to try to take us down going into next week, what I've uncovered, and how I think we're going to win. If you could, make sure to smack the like button down below. Not only helps out this video, helps out new people learn about AMC, also spreads the word a lot. And if you're not a sub, make sure to smack that sub button below. And let's get right into it. Well, obviously, looking from the chart from Friday, you could say, oh, we had a bad day. Such a bad day. You know, we really didn't, right? We've seen a lot of that FUD in the market, how AMC dumping and yada, yada, yada. The list goes on there. At the end of the day, man, this was not a bad day. We did have hedges, right? Like, trying to sink the so-called ship. I get that people that bought up here at $36 or $30+ are freaking out because now we're down at 25, 65 in aftermarket hours. I get that, but again, there's nothing here but a lot of FUD going on right now. I honestly would not worry about it. Yes, we were down 40 cents. Woo! And that's intraday, right? I'm not really paying so much attention to the aftermarket hours. Again, it was before a 3-day weekend. Markets aren't even open on Monday. So aftermarket hours, I kind of knew we were going to be flat. I didn't really expect anything in aftermarket hours because we had a whole 3-day weekend. This always happens on a 3-day weekend, no matter what. Usually there's just a big void and things just drop off, right? All across the market. The aftermarket hours was super low no matter what on a 3-day weekend. So I wasn't really that worried about it, honestly. But we were down negative, 1.8. And again, I'm looking at this number right here, barely down 40 cents, though, in the market hours right here, down to 26.12. I get that you guys that, are bought in at 36 are freaking out. Hey, man, what you can do, the best thing you can do, get your buy-in spot down. That's the number one rule, man. If you can buy in and say you're down, why not, if you're down $3 or $4 on a share right there, why not just buy yourself down a little bit? That way we get caught by the train on the way back up sooner. That's the best way to minimize any kind of losses in that range anyways. Just continue to buy in, get your buy-in spot lower, and that way we go right back up, which I think we're going to next week. Obviously, we're going to have hedge funds, fighting hard, though, on Tuesday. There's already lots of stuff going around the market right now, lots of FUD going around. The hedge funds are going to continue to double down even more. Obviously, Friday, we had over 4 million shares get shorted again. The biggest day that we've had in a while, over 7 times the days before that, then, shares returned on Friday. So 7 times the shares returned were shorted on Friday, right, or borrowed. That is nuts to think about. They're continuing to just hammer down on their shorts right now and saying, hey, look, we're not scared. We're going to continue to hammer down on our shorts. Honestly, again, I personally think that smart money sometimes isn't that smart, right? They call their money smart money. I get it, right? They're having tons of people pay them money for their fund, putting money in their fund to make them money. Well, guess what? Sometimes smart money is the real dumb money. That's what I'm betting on here. I think the community here is way too strong. I'm continuing to hold on. I've been holding on since the 1st of January myself. When I first bought in was it January? When was that? January 8th, January 9th when I first bought in. It's been a little while ago though. I have to go back and look. And now, obviously, if you go over here and you pull this back out from the 1-hour chart, just look at this, man. Look, this was Monday. Look, $12. We ended at 26.12. That is an amazing pull. I get that you're looking at this 36. I get it. The human nature. See the very tip top. You're like, well, we're down really far from that top. Man, that's just human nature. You can't let that get to you. Looking at everything in a negative light, it's silly. Broaden the picture back, right? Continue broaden this back if you want. Then you go back a couple weeks at $8. A couple weeks ago, right here at $8 on the 7th. Now look at us, crazy. Don't feel bad about it. Be happy. Be glad. Spread good vibes, positivity in the air, man. We have enough FUD right now. We're going to go over a lot of FUD too as well. Now, if you're looking over here at the option numbers, though, coming up this coming week, you can tell everybody's already looking very, very, bullish for next week on these options right here. You already have almost 4,000 at 23 in the green. You have almost 13,000 at $20. There's tons right here getting close to 10K, right? And if you go down here at $30, look at that implied volatility as well, man. It's high. So that means you have people betting on this price going up, and I think so as well. We almost have 29,000 at $30, 11,000 already at 28. You're going to see fill in next week as well. All the way over here at $39, you have almost 18,000 at $39. That just shows you how crazy the movement and volatility is probably going to be this coming week. We're going to have hedges trying to push us down while we're pushing up. Hey, we can win though, man. We got this, baby. Now, obviously, Adam Aaron over here, man, tweeted out last night, just trying to create some hype, get some more people over in the AMC, man. It is finally time to see A Quiet Place 2 and or Cruella now playing in AMC theaters all across the United States. Rainy where you are? Question mark. It was here. It was nice and cold today here in Nashville, man. Super cold in Nashville. Hated it. I'm ready for some 80-degree weather again. I'm ready to get naked, run around my house, man. My birthday's. Can't do that right now. Things shrivel up and they disappear. Not fun. Go see a movie that everyone will be talking about. Sun out instead. See a great movie anyway. I agree, Adam. I agree, brother. On the big screen at AMC. Talking about A Quiet Place 2, obviously in Cruella right there. A lot of people going out and seeing these movies this weekend. I'm sure some of you guys have went out. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have went out or thinking about going out and seeing these movies in AMC or this coming up week. Obviously, going back over here to the Ortex, I do want to go over this again. Remember, they did, short 4 million additional AMC shares have been borrowed. So these shares get borrowed and shorted, right? So that's what happened. You can see us right here as well. You guys asked me if the short squeeze is over. It hasn't begun yet, right? Yeah, you could say like maybe a retail squeeze started, right? So retail, us, and some of these commercial investors have been investing, have been pushing the stock up. But overall, really, they haven't really even begun yet, right? So shares bought right here, 5.19 million. There's only 1.23 million shares returned. That shows you just how much, man, just how much shares, right? So 4 million more shares were borrowed and shorted Friday alone. That is nuts to think about. They're just continuing doubling down, and I think we're going to see them continue trying to do this going into Tuesday, trying to scare people to sell out. Now, obviously, some of us people have been here like diamond handed for so long. We're not bailing, right? We've been in for months. Now, you might have some of these new people bailing, but hopefully, we can diamond hand them up. So we'll be good to go. One thing I do want to go over, man, good old Rich Greenfield, guys. If you guys don't know who Rich Greenfield is, this man right here, he's the guy who said that AMC was worth 1 penny and he wouldn't pay anything over a penny. I think we all know, obviously, that, Rich Greenfield is probably, shorting this, or if he's not shorting it indirectly, he has people that are investing into Lightshed Ventures, one of his companies right here, investing into it that is shorting, right? I do want to go over this really quick. So this was a little while back, obviously, over here in February. Wall Street's analysts at Lightshed launched $75 million venture fund. So let them mount this fund. Guys, guess what? Let's read right here, man. Lightshed Ventures isn't disclosing the identities of the limited partners contributing to the fund. The backers of the described as one significant institutional investor and an incredible group of angel investors comprising executives in media, telecom, tech, sports, entertainment, music, and finance. So when you obviously know something's up, but they're not going to show like who's investing. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to bet. Again, obviously this is just thoughts, right? Take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm willing to bet if they were to release some of these, either directly or indirectly, some of these people are going to be in funds or hedge funds that are shorting AMC, and that's the reason why you see him so. He hates AMC, man. Hates it. Pretty much, he hates any kind of stock that's in that range, right? I mean, he saw crazy stuff about GameStop as well, costs and others. There's something funky there, right? So when you see stocks that are heavily shorted, super shorted, and he's the only one. He's not talking crap about any other stocks. He's only talking about stocks that are super heavily shorted. Something tells you, man, that something's up there. And be honest, dude, this guy probably either has his hand in the pot, or people that are investing into his venture fund have their hands in that pot. And speaking of this next one right here, man, we got a great article right here, guys, from Motley Fool. Obviously we all know Motley Fool. They're one of the best, places to get any of your news on the internet. Where I go, I have a subscription here, man. One of the best places. Highly recommend, guys. Highly recommend. Just kind of hidden, man. Oh, Lord, I had something stuck in my throat there. So capitalizing to retail investors cost AMC billions of dollars, guys. So Motley Fool, up to their, usual good deeds, writing great articles about, certain companies that are heavily shorted. I wonder why, chat. I wonder why they're writing, certain big articles right here. Motley Fool, let's read right here. I'll let you guys read this. Read that. Motley Fool Pro Master Fund. Wow, Motley Fool has a hedge fund, and it's called 1623 Capital. Who would have thought they would have had a hedge fund, right? It even tells you right here, obviously, this is all public information. If you guys ever seen 1623 Capital, LLC is Motley Fool's hedge fund. Why would nobody knows why, Motley Fool, would be talking crap about AMC that's heavily shorted. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? Wink, wink here. We would never know this. You know what I mean? Bowing to the retail pressure cost AMC billions of dollars. You heard it here first, man. Motley Fool says it cost them billions of dollars. But in spite of retail investors professing their love to AMC on social media and believing they'd save the company from the hedge funds looking to bankrupt it, they might ultimately be the catalyst that leads AMC demise. So they're saying, man, look, we're the reason why AMC is going to go down, not the people who are trying to short the company to death and drown it out. Kind of like they did other stocks and other companies in the past. That's what's kind of what they do. Hedge funds, they want to take the stock all the way down to less than a penny, right? They want to pretty much bankrupt the company and have it go under. But we're the ones who are costing, AMC billions of dollars, guys. Not them, not the guys who are shorting AMC. No way, not them. Who would have thought? So back in March, AMC filed a proxy statement with the Securities and that proposed a number of questions to its shareholders. Among those proposals was an item designed to increase the company's authorized outstanding share count by 500 million to over 1 billion shares. This is true, right? So they were trying to get 500 million shares authorized, right? They weren't going to use those shares by any means. They just wanted them there in case they ever have to use them, kind of like they did years and years ago to those, couple hundred million shares that they put in the market over the past, times they needed money, right? So it's not just all at one time. But again, they didn't really need to do that anyway. They had those 43 million shares they could put in the market, which they did. So what they're saying here is that by us voting against that, we cost AMC, and we're the ones who are going to end up drowning AMC out and making them file bankrupt or filing bankruptcy. Again, the idiotic stuff here, guys. Oh, my head hurts, right? But not these guys like 1623 Capital or other hedge funds, man, that, short stocks to make them non-existent anymore. They would never hurt the company, though, right? Only us, the people who are investing their money into AMC. We're the ones who are hurting the stock. We're the ones who are going to end up making AMC file bankruptcy. If you guys can't, so obviously I'm being very dramatic about that in terms of it's just crazy, right? So if you don't know me, I like to kid around a lot into that terms, right? And I'm very sarcastic. So if you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic about us, retail investors hurting AMC. I'm talking about, obviously, we're talking about hedge funds. They're the ones that are hurting AMC. But leave it up to other hedge funds coming out and saying, hey, look, we're the ones hurting AMC, right? We're the ones who are hurting AMC. Okay, bud. Does anybody else's head hurt? This doesn't make your head hurt. It makes my head hurt. I'm going to be honest with you. It makes my head hurt. When I read these articles and the stuff that comes up, right? Stuff that just comes up. Like, how are we as retail investors hurting AMC? We're the ones putting our hard-earned money in it. We're not the ones who are shorting the stock, to try to get it to non-existent numbers. You know what I mean? We get that AMC was hurting for a while. You ain't got to tell us twice, right? The pandemic was going on, obviously hurting. You guys were trying to push AMC, down to literally less than a penny. That way, you could either buy back in at under, let's say under 10 cents, or the company files bankruptcy, and then guess what? They didn't have to buy in at all because these people will be losing their money, right? So it just hurts my brain to even read some of these articles Good Lord, brother. And it's the same guy over at Motley Fool, man. He's always writing these crazy articles. But again, like I said, Motley Fool does own, hedge fund called 19 or 1623 Capitals. Just like we talked about, Rich Greenfield. Again, take what I say with a grain of salt. This is all public info, so it's very easy to see. I'm just reading what I'm looking up. I spend hours daily going through news and going through everything to bring you guys the best news that I can, and to show you guys what the FUD's going around, right? What's going to be happening on coming up Tuesday? What we're fighting against, man. At the end of the day, it's hard. It's a hard battle for us. We can do this, though, right? Hold on, saddle up. It's going to be a long ride. We're fighting against the establishment, but hey, we can win, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys share this everywhere. That way, everybody can see this and know what's going on here. And if you are a sub, think about smacking that sub button. Hit that little bell notification. If you haven't joined our Discord channel, I'd love to have you guys be a part of our Discord. It's absolutely free to join. Again, you go down there and click on the Discord link below. So if you guys are wondering what I'm using as well right here, I am using Webull in these charting systems. If you guys want to sign up, put $100 in. There's a link down in the description down below. You get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. They show you market orders coming in and out of the market in real time. Awesome thing to do. I appreciate you guys being here, though. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you SAR side. Peace out, fam.